Hello there, this is Jose Rodriguez, J. Toolman 1949. I want to share with you a project that I have been working on for quite a while, and I have made two of these in the past. This is my third such attempt, and I want you to take a look at this. This is a broken bonnet Chippendale Highboy. This is a Philadelphia type Highboy. Prototype is located at the New York Metropolitan Art Museum. I used their book that contains a lot of measured drawings that they published, and this is basically aimed at cabinet makers that want to try their hands at duplicating some of those pieces. Now, it is built as close as I possibly can to the original. You can see the quarter columns that are fluted, turned at the ends. Same thing here, the claw and ball foot. Now this will all be carved. All of the grape leaves and all of the ornamentation will be carved out. It's actually appliques done with 30/2 of an inch veneer that I have made myself out of this mahogany. Same thing applies up here. There will be a very fancy turned circular decoration here and a cartouche that is actually S curved will be sitting up here. And I want you to look at the top. This shows the inner construction, and this piece here basically goes in here like so, and that is the dust cover of the top. Now let me take a few of these drawers out for you. I want you to see the construction of these drawers. By the way, the bottom central drawer, and take a look at the bottom construction. The bottom central drawer is going to be also carved. Now this will be having some photo etched Chippendale beautiful pulls attached to them. This will have a seashell, a negatively carved seashell shape ornamentation with some appliques around the sides that will be carved and blended in. And that's the only safe way you can really do this. Otherwise you may end up ruining your piece. Now, this is a typical drawer construction, and I really pride myself on my drawers. The sides have a dado. The backs of the sides have a vertical dado, and you can see that the bottom of the drawer basically slides through the little dado cut and mates into the dado cut of the front of the drawer. And in a real construction, this bottom would just simply be nailed in place, and that way it allows the whole drawer to expand and contract without cracking. If you were to glue this, you would end up with cracks in the winter on this piece, because it would be expanding in the summer and then contracting, and if it was nailed, it could not move, you would end up with a crack. So this is built exactly the same way as a real drawer would be built. These are 7.5-degree dovetails that I cut with a special little device that I have. Allows you to actually cut those dovetails so that they actually fit perfectly. Let me show you one more drawer here. Again, the same kind of construction. The thicknesses are scale. I try to really stick to scale thickness, homemade or shop-made lumber. I do not buy this stuff already pre-milled. I mill it myself and thickness sand it to the correct thickness. That's why it looks so realistic when you look at it. If you were to take a very good photograph of this in a studio type situation, you would probably be hard pressed to separate it from the real thing. And when you see a lot of the dollhouse miniatures that are out there, you notice right away that the thicknesses are just off. They're chunky. They look like toys. This is meant to look like a reproduction that was just simply reduced to 1/12 scale. And that's the scale by which most people work with. I also wanted you to take a look at this. I want to show you the internal construction. As you can see, it is just like the original. In fact, I used that original drawing to create these. The drawers are gradually in width. They graduate in width. So with the bottom one being slightly wider than the following ones as you reach the top. When I did these in the past, I basically sold them to very special collectors, people that would be willing. I've got one more drawer to make here, as you can see. People that would be willing to pay what something like this would cost to make in time. And back in the, I would say in the late 70s, I was known to sell these for about $1,500 to collectors. A couple of very famous people own my last two pieces. One of them exchanged hands due to the fact that the person who purchased it passed away, and then a huge broker that owned a museum out in Beverly Hills bought her whole collection, and with it went this piece. That was number 2 that I had made. Alright, so at this point I have probably another 60 to 100 hours to go on this bad boy. So this Highboy, not a bad boy. Anyway, so once I get it all done and it's completely finished and I have all of my escutcheons installed on the drawers or the drawer pulls, I'll go ahead and show it off to you guys. But I still have a lot of work to do on this. Alright, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. So until the next time, happy miniature making. Bye bye.